Hello there, brothers and sisters of the Blitz universe. You're watching Blitz Addict again. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed by now, please do. It will help me a lot because I know you like what I'm doing. And we're gonna do something big today. As you can see, there's a Jageroo, the Jagdpanzer E100. I don't know, other known as the Jageroo, as I told you. It's a great tank, but not very mobile, but well armored. Many people, like me at the beginning, were struggling with this tank, and I'm really not surprised because this tank is very slow. The weakness of this tank is a lower plate between the tracks and the turret cheeks. The turret cheeks can be penetrated with the Premo. For most tanks, I don't think any tank, maybe some tank destroyers like the FE183 could penetrate them with AP, but probably they should go to Premo. How to play this tank? Well, generally you have to angle it quite severely, because if you angle it like this, you'll get bounces from the sides, because sides are all also very strong, and you will hide an angled lower plate, which also gets bouncy. So as long as you're not shooting, it's similar to E100 and the mouse motion E1 VK100 you have to angle your tank the same way you angle, the turret, same angle you angle the tank. This tank doesn't have turret, but it works the same. Like if you just angle your tank, and then it's hard to penetrate the cheeks and it's hard to penetrate the lower plate, so the both of the weak spots. But if you just go too much, you will be penetrated by the side. So that's the trick with this tank. As long as you're not shooting, try to hide the lower plate, or try to angle it. Just not look at your target until you're loaded. Just before you load it, just go straight, aim in and shoot, and back up. And that's the main trick to be good in this tank. I will show you 3 battles. All those battles will be masteries from my Climate Cura, my main mastery producer, which will give you some knowledge of how this tank goes on the battlefield. Well, I have many pretty nice games, but why should I show you like a first class game like I did on the platoon fight, when I can show you the mastery, so you will see how good. And there were a lot of bounces, also the angling, so you will see how to deal with this tank effectively. So as you have like Jagdtiger as the Jagdpanzer as your opponent, so just hit the lower plate, the turret cheeks, let's say the superstructure cheeks, because this tank doesn't have a turret. But if you play with him, just angle as much as you can, hide the lower plate, angle your hull to try to wiggle a bit just to make those sides bouncy. Let's go quickly through the stats, consumables, and we're going straight for the gameplay. Okay, so quick view through the stats. 2000 hit points, so quite a large amount. As you can see, the frontal armor is 200, the sides are 120, and the rear is 150, so it's not so easy to pen this tank even from the rear, especially for the medium tanks. The light tanks, they are struggling, only bad shot in general, because you'll face just bad shot. It doesn't matter if it's tier 9 or tier 10. So view range is 250, not great, but you're not like a spotter. You're way too big and way too slow to be a spotter, so 250 is quite okay. As it comes for DPM, it's 3030 with a gun rammer. Reload time is 15.84, so quite standable. Average penetration is 299 on AP, 380 on heat, and 85 on HE. Average damage is 800 on AP, 680 on heat, and 1200 on HE. So average roll is quite nice. Average aiming time is 4.9 seconds. Dispersion is 0.336. Not bad, really not bad for 170 millimeter gun. It's quite nice. Elevation 17, depression only 6, but well, it is what it is. Gun traverse limits are 12 degrees left and 12 degrees right. Quite nice. There were used to be 8 left and 8 right, as I remember, but they buffed it a bit. Top speed, it's astonishing, 30 kilometers per hour forward and 12 backwards. Average speed is 20. Power to weight ratio is 9.0. Weight 133.94 tons. So you can easily ram with this tank. If some mad just goes straight at you, you can block him and still do a lot of damage just by ramming him. Hot traverse speed is 22.95 with the accelerator, so not so good. You have to be very cautious. And just let's go through the consumables and let's go to the gameplay. So as it comes for consumables, I'm using my standard consumables, multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. You can use, if you like, you can use engine booster instead of adrenaline or instead of repair kit. But that's not, in my opinion, that's not so great because you have only like one repair kit. So if you get tracked twice, you're just very easy to get behind you and just simply kill you. So I'm using those. As it comes for provisions, I use chocolate bar, and improved fuel. For ammunition, 12 AP rounds, 4 heat rounds, and 8 HE rounds. HE has nice penetration and deals a lot of damage. You'll see in those games, but I also had games when I did the full roll of HE. So 1,500 damage. It can basically remove the bat chat, and if you set him on fire, well, bye bye bat chat. Okay, so why only 4 heat? This tank has great penetration, as you can see, 284 to 314. So that's why basically AP rounds are enough to penetrate the targets. But even if you face the mouse, let's say frontally, you don't have to. You can't go anywhere. You have to deal with them frontally. You have 4 shells that will do at least 2040 damage. So it's almost full pool, hit point pool of the mouse. But if you roll higher, is the lowest roll. Average is like about 700, more or less. So the 700 times 4, 2400, and here we go. It's easy to calculate. You simply don't need more than 4. You can get them, but as you can see, there's not much ammo in this tank that you can go with, take with you. So only 24 rounds. So you should just decide on your own. And even if you lacking like heat shells, if mouse will be like on 100 hit points, you can easily splash him with HE and just finish him. So that's not a problem. Okay, as comes for equipment, I'm using gun rammer because I told you penetration is great. Enhanced gun lane drive and vertical stabilizer. As it comes for vitality, improved modules, enhanced armor, of course. In this tank, it's a must. It's a heavy tank without a turret, so yeah, why not give an extra 4% to that armor? And I would use, of course, the toolbox because the tracking is your enemy. When someone tracks you, you're defenseless because you don't have turret. Okay, I'm using camouflage net. Many people use optics, like my friend Kuro does, but I'm using camouflage net because from time to time it helps. This tank really has very bad camo, but as you can see with the camo net, you will gaining some nice bonus to it, and sometimes it helps on larger distances to remain unspotted, and sometimes this is crucial. Okay, improved control every time with a turretless tank destroyer and heavy tanks, and I will go for the high-end consumables because of the adrenaline. But if you're not using adrenaline, you are using booster, then also high-end consumables. If you're not using booster, then you can go for consumable delivery system. Okay, now it's the best part, which is the gameplay. As you can see, we're on Himmelsdorf on encounter game, and my buddy is pushing the heavy flank. There are 2 heavies, 3 heavies on our team. One of the heavies went with the mats, but still it's quite nice because they have nice firepower on this side. And E100 is spotted already. As you can see, my amigo here spotted 2 more. Nice snapshot on the grill. Sets him on fire and first damage dealt. As you can see, there are mats on the other side. He tries to shoot the bat chat, but he runs away. It was the VK. Switch to heat. Then switch to back to AP to hit him, and as soon as he just shoots, the IS-4 goes straight into his way. Another bounce. As you can see, he angled the tank on the side. He got a nice bounce. So already over 500 damage is blocked. Nice shot into the VK. Nice trade. I think that VK doesn't want to trade anymore. But let's see, the VK is backing up, he's angling his tank. So not much to do here. So he decided to push forward against this E100. He's alone here. He switched to heat. And as you can see, he easily pans the cheeks. Without heat, with AP, was a chance to get a bounce, and it was crucial to get a shot in. So that's why he just switched to heat to get the kill. And yes, and he clears the E100 for his first kill and pushes forward. As you can see, there's a waffle. Unfortunately, waffle goes straight in, probably through the lower plate, but he pushes forward. As you can see, the waffle is backing up. Grill is too fast for him and hides. Now he backs up just in case that waffle will come back. And suddenly here's the waffle. Nice snapshot, and the waffle is cleared. It's 2 kills for our amigo here. He's angling. As you can see, you could easily see how was he angling to the bat shot to receive this bounce. He tries to snapshot the bat shot. Unfortunately, he misses because your luck is not like every time 2 snapshots is enough for now. So he just tries to get this bat shot. The bat shots know he's there. The Jageroo is looking at him, so he won't poke out. And my friend just pushes forward into grill because it's 3-on-4, not the best situation. There's the bat shot's run. He was spotted, unfortunately, so the grill knows he's coming. But still, my amigo here pushes. He sees the VK-45. He clears him. Nice snapshot again. So he's on 3 kills right now. He tries to angle, but not too much. And he just rammed for an extra damage. And now he just finishes for the 4th kill. So it's only bad shot left and my friend here. No, sorry, it was not the bad shot. What was the bad shot? No, I think bad shot died. It was some. No, it's the bad shot. I think it's the bad shot. So now it's gonna be just 1-on-1 with a light fast tank, so not really comfortable situation. He tries to back up, that Batshot could not COD him, but he was spotted, so he just sticks near to the obstacles, so even if the Batshot is on this side, he's angled, he could not COD him, he will back up. He's spotted again. He's wondering where the Batshot is. And he backs up again to the obstacles. And he had nice touch here where the Batshot will show. And another snapshot and the Batshot is cleared. So 5 kills, 4,390. Well, 305 damage, mastery badge, very nice. Let's look at the XP, 1,363. Okay, next game is on mines. As you can see, I'm tuning with my friend Kura here with Jageroo, so we are tuning 2 Jageroos. Let's see what's gonna happen. This game was pretty nice for both of us. As I told you before, there's gonna be like 3 mastery games, so all of those games that I'm showing you are masteries. But I'm gonna stay at the back at the beginning to secure this flank, to secure the hill, and my amigo here is gonna push the heavy flank. As you can see, he's trying to push, but this tank doesn't give him real advantage on the speed. But here's the mouse. As you can see, the mouse is pushing. Here's our Batchat VK45, and he's gonna just push real hard, and it's gonna be a lot of bounces in this game, a lot of block damage. There's a T110 05. He went straight through the lower plate with AP round, so nice. Now he's just poking out again to see if he has a shot, and he has another shot, so he'll try to get in. And he had a pretty low roll, but still he is a one shot now. Even the lowest roll will penetrate him and kill him. And now he's on 100 points, so he's loading HE, blind shooting. Unfortunately, he misses the shot, but still he's just pushing on this side. There's object, there's T110, but he was cleared by another player, so he pushes on the object. Nice bounce there, and he goes straight in the front of the object. Now he's on a reload, so he's not pushing up. He angles a bit, object misses. Unfortunately, he couldn't shot him, but here's the mouse. As you can see, even with AP you can get through the mouse, but he wants to clear the object, and the object is clear for his second kill. Sorry, for the first kill. But it's now 6 against 4, so it's quite nice. In the meanwhile, I was pushing on hill. Here's the T95, nice side shot. Waits straight in. Here's the mouse. He's angling, as you can see, he's angling to the mouse. He's angling to the T95. And soon he's gonna take a nice shot straight into the hatch, and clears the T95 for his second kill. And now he's gonna just push forward aggressively to that mouse. If he face hacks, that mouse is gonna have problem penetrating him. As you can see, he's angling, get a nice bounce. He's already on 5,355 damage, so it's all nice. He finishes him off with an HE, and there's only 2 targets remaining. In the meanwhile, as you can see, I'm just clearing some targets at the back and dealing some damage to help my team, and there's only one left, the Progetto. Unfortunately, the Mad is blocking away, but he manages in the last moment to kill it for his 4th kill. So well played, nice game. 5,378 damage, 4 kills, and 1,374 damage XP. Nice. I dealt 3,000, so also nice. I was happy with the fight. So the last fight is on the canyon. As you can see, it's also an encounter battle. This tank really, you can play supremacy games, but on random team it's really hard to move around the battlefield with such slow tank. That's why me and Kira are both playing mainly, when we play Jageroo, we mainly play in encounter battles. But he's, as you can see, he's pushing pretty hard, aggressively to the middle section of the map. With a turretless TD is not that great idea, but he's an experienced player. He knows what he's doing, so he's just trying to get some shots from here. And first goes landed straight to the T-62A, and first damage dealt. He opened up the red team. So it's all good. Here's a mouse in front of him. He will just simply use it a bit as a shield. But mouse is made for this, so it's not that bad deal. T-62A knows they are waiting for him. As you can see, he has optics, so he spotted two, and the T-62A poked out and just got evaporated by the Jageroo. So it's 7 against 6 right now. He's on 1,400, almost 1,400 damage. So it's all nice. By the beginning of the battle, there's a lot of hit points to get. So nothing lost. He pushes the hill. And soon we will find out what he's gonna do. Which is what was... For me, it was quite crazy, but as I told you, he's really way more experienced player than I am. So he knows what he's doing. He was going for the ammo rack, I think, but he set him on fire, and you can see the damage just was rolling up and up and up. Just bonus for this mastery. It always helps when you get shot like this, when he also puts the tank on fire, and he puts him on fire for the second time and finishes him off for his 2nd kill. He's already almost on 3.5k damage, which is really nice, even for this. He pokes out, gets the IS-7, and now he's going for the ram. You will see how strong this tank is. Ram for another 300 damage, and he will soon reload. He pushes up to get some nice cover from the right side where the enemies are. He finishes him off for a 3rd kill, and he's already on 5,000 damage, over 5,000 damage. There's 3 targets left. There's a FE. He's almost reloaded. Unfortunately, the FE is sitting in that position. He can't really do nothing. He could splash him with HE, but he decided to save his shell for another target, easier target, so he's going for the Jagdtiger. As you can see, the Jagdtiger was pushing, and in a situation like that, when you don't have any greens in front of you, the optics is really nice to have. But in most cases, for me, the camouflage net, I was playing with the optics, and I really appreciate the camo net more. Maybe it's just my idea, I don't know, maybe I will try again with the optics. But he's going for the Jagdtiger. He's already spotted again. Unfortunately, he misses the shot. That will give him an extra damage. But he decided there's 2 tanks against 1, so he decides to go on this flank and help the one remaining friend here, and he clears off the FE, and the game is finished on 5,500 and how much was it? And 81. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Like I told you, it's really helpful for me. You can also see my brand new and shiny Discord. There are many nice things there, many nice people which you can chat with. And well, catch you all on the battlefield. Till next time. Bye bye.